Okay, I'm going to show you the Pudendal nerve exercises that I did. When you go to the bathroom, it feels like a ballistic missile is coming out of your rectum. It's like the most horrible feeling. It's beyond twangy and painful. Sitting is really uncomfortable. Lying down can even be uncomfortable. Standing is probably the most comfortable thing, but you can't stand 24 hours a day. So these are the basic exercises when it's bad, really bad. Icing, you're going to ice it. When you're sitting, the exercises that are the best for healing this thing are the crab walk, which some people call the hippo walk, and it's just basically this. I'm going to walk around until you see what it looks like from all sides. Yes, it looks stupid, and you feel stupid, and that's okay. Just be stupid. This is going to be the easiest way to do it, this way. What does it do? I don't know. It just works. Okay. Then the next important one for Pudendal, and I'm going to show you how it looks. First, you're going to lay down flat, and that's all my bones creaking because I'm 60-some years old. What you're going to want to do is lay down, and let's say your pudendal nerve is on this side. This is where it hurts because it's always one-sided. If it was both sides, you'd probably be hospitalized. Okay, so you're going to do this. You're just going to bring that leg up. You're going to keep the other one straight, and you're going to lay flat, and you're going to bring it up a little at a time, and let it sit and breathe. And it's going to hurt, but it shouldn't hurt like horrible. It should just be like, okay, that's all the farther I can go, right here. This is it. And you're going to breathe through it and bring it up another inch. And the more you can bring this out, great. If you can only bring it to here, that's okay. You're just going to go to your pain level where you can tolerate it comfortably. And you're going to breathe through it. This is going to be about 15-20 minutes. You're going to do this about 3 times a day. Eventually, you're going to get it up to about here. And that's about where you want it, to where it's parallel with the hip joint. And you bring this out, this part of it out, little by little until you can handle it. This may take days, weeks, could take weeks. Because you're just going to go to the level you can tolerate that pain. Because you're stretching. These are gentle stretches. Don't have anyone pull on your leg, sit on you, or anything else. And when you're done with this side, you're going to go do the other side. Why? Because you've got to stretch them both. You can be tight on both sides. Now, like for me, this side is tight. It's hard to move this one. I'm feeling it up here. Because that's the tight side of my body. I fell down in the bathtub and hurt myself, which seems ridiculous. So I'm going to start my stretch down here. And I'm just going to breathe through it. And then move it up a little. Put on some nice music, make it quiet, peaceful, relaxing. And you're just going to gently stretch this thing. And then I'm going to move it out a little bit. These are very slow, small movements. And these inches I'm moving fast. You're going to do about an inch every 5 to 10 minutes until you hit your pain tolerance level and you're done with this exercise. Bring it back down. Roll to the side that doesn't hurt and get up. Alright, so the next part of the exercise for this pudendal nerve, and don't do any of these, don't do any of those, don't do any squats, don't sit on anything. Get yourself a tailbone pillow where it has the cutout, and I'll show you what it looks like. But the next part of the exercise is going to be on the bed. So I'm going to move this stuff out of the way and come over here. I like to go to my side of the bed, but you're going to bring the leg up, and you're going to do the side that hurts. And you're going to keep your center of your body as straight as you can. You can see, if you come to the side, you see my arms are straight out in front of me, supporting my upper body. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to try and bring this up, and I'm going to try and bring myself down. If you have pudendal nerve, you probably view up here doing this. And eventually, as you breathe through it, and you breathe through it, you're going to eventually, over a period of days or weeks, get to the point where you can come down. Now, you don't really want your leg higher than your hip height. So that's my hip height. You also don't want it really, you don't want it low. Down here is not going to help you at all. You need it at the height of your hips. And you want to keep this mid-body as straight as you can. So your elbow is going to support your upper body. You're going to breathe through it, and you're going to move it up and out little by little until you get it just like on the floor. And then when you stand up, which you may find gives you more of a stretch, it might. You might find that more of a stretch. But somewhere in here, you're going to find that stretch. And as you relax and loosen up, and bring that leg back down, that's a good thing to do before you, just when you get out of bed and just when you go to bed. So that was the most important pudendal exercises that I did, was those stretches. And I would not use heat on that until you have the point where you don't have the excruciating nerve pain. That nerve pain and swelling, the bowel movements are coming back to normal. Then you can start using heat to relax those muscles. You could start getting these muscles loosened up, these muscles loosened up. You can do that with a roller. I'll show you the one I like. So you can find this online. It's called a TheraStick. It just looks like, a bunch of little nubbins with a handle, and the best way to use this for is right across those tight muscles. You're not going to be able to do this right away with pudendal because it's going to be too painful. For this, you may have to do, you want to stretch all this out. You're going to want to stretch this, and you're going to have to stretch every one of these quads, every single one of them. You're going to have to stretch it out, roll it out, because until you get these loosened up, they're going to keep pulling on these back here. The one thing you do not want to do with pudendal nerve, do not do it, don't ever do it, is the thing where they tell you to put this, it's where you want to stretch it. Don't do that. Don't do that with anything. Don't do it with a ball. Don't do it with anything. Do not do that. That's going to make your pudendal nerve fire up. So what you want to do is just these stretches. Okay, that's the end of the video.